You know, sometimes while reacting, rarely for me, very rare, there's a little bit of wind that comes along and tosses some dust in my eyes, and it waters my eyes just enough to start running down my face. Ah, I don't want to spoil more than the title, and I won't. But I never thought it would happen again. But an anime got to me, and just doing this video, it's bringing it back to me. It's bringing it back to me. I'm remembering, recalling, and thinking back to it. But anyhow, only Shigatsu, only Your Lie in April had gotten to me before. Only one time. One time. Excluding certain factors. Just a traditionally, typically done watching of anime is what I'm talking about. I only cried one time. Excluding that, it was just, sad scenes in mass of certain things. Shigatsu and Clannad After Story and Clannad. Those I broke too as well. So those are on the side though. I'm talking about just typically going through. And Shigatsu was even my second run. Non-blind, but my first time blind with the dub. The sub didn't even get me. All of Clannad didn't get me. Angel Beats didn't get me. I did not expect to be broken again. And actually, I kid you not, I think I actually declared that the opposite would happen, that I would not break, because I was predicting what was coming. I was predicting what was coming. I could see how the puzzle fit together. So I declared, just so people wouldn't get disappointed, like how I botched the Clannad After Story re-reaction or live commentary, whatever you want to call it. I teared up a little too early, and I was probably on way overdose of the stuff, the reactions during that time. So, and sometimes you might just need to be even in the right mood to get the onions or the feels train. But yeah, I was declaring the opposite would happen. And, I didn't think it would get to me. But man, oh man, it did. It did. So feels, score 2. Cool Guy for You, score 0. That is the official score. And I think I'll leave it a mystery which anime it was until we get to that point, which we will. At least I hope we will. So, but of course, because there's a positive, there's always some negatives as well. Just minor stuff. My only dislike of it, of my reaction, it was because I broke, because I cried, I got distracted from kind of the rest of the episode, which was an amazing episode in of itself to make me cry. I mean, it takes a good amount. It takes a good amount. Not even Fairy Tail has made me cry. So, it sure made me tear up good, but I didn't cry somehow. So, it just wasn't enough to kick me over the fence or kick me onto the feels train. But yeah, I got distracted during the episode. I started focusing on me having cried. Um, so that was one of the negatives. The other bit was because of the lighting and angle, it made it difficult to see that I actually cried. So that's a dislike I have with the episode as well. Um, and as far as I can recall, we're nowhere in the negatives, but as far as I can recall, uh, Shigatsu, the tear I had with Shigatsu, I think made it like halfway down my face, somewhere on my cheek, I think. And this time, I think it made it to my mouth. So, yeah, I think it made it to my mouth, my mustache and mouth. So, essentially, what on earth could it have been? I mean, Shigatsu? More than Shigatsu? Wow. I mean, you know, so you'll find out someday, and I'm so looking forward to it, and of course more, because we got more things recorded than that. So, but I am just so very impressed with this anime, and I'm investing into it. I am investing into it. If it makes me cry, even if it makes me tear up, I'm probably going to invest in it. Something like that has to be pretty darn beautiful. So, and this is what this one episode, one episode, of course, but you know, made me cry more than Shigatsu. I think I don't know. It's weird. I think it was the one this one, the left, my left. You're right, but I think it was this one both times for Shigatsu and this other anime. So I'm just so very impressed, and I am investing into this anime. If they can make me cry, something that beautiful, you know, giving you those kind of emotions, those kind of onions, that kind of feels train. You know, it's worthy. It's worthy to invest in something like that. I will tell you, that just puts Hollywood to shame. Even though they can do some nice things, but for the most part, they are just producing garbage and garbage and garbage and garbage. That's a big part why I watch anime. I'm just sick and tired of Hollywood and their garbage. And here you have me crying for the second time to anime. That's powerful stuff. And I've teared up plenty of times other than that. But I'm probably going to do a review, I would hope, on the episode of this anime that got me. But yeah, I think it was the same left eye. I don't think it was both. I think it was the same one. But my goodness, I think it got to my mouth. So it made me cry more than Shigatsu. More than Shigatsu. Wow. I am so impressed with this anime because of that. So, instant fan. If you can get me to tear up or cry, instant fan. I'm a fan. If you can craft a moment like that gets that kind of reaction, it's beautiful. And I want to do a review on the particular episode for when we roll around to it. But it's probably going to be a while. So, hey, why do I have my desktop audio on? Good thing I'm not playing anything, or else I probably would have got copyright. But anyhow, I'm trying to do, I don't know why, but I'm trying to do like extra videos for the weekend. I don't know. It just seems there's lots of little topics that we could do. So yeah. Anyhow, that's pretty much all. I'm investing into this anime. And I'm just very impressed. I'm very impressed. Because I thought there was no way I was going to break. No way. I expected contrary. I expected contrary than what happened. I didn't expect to break. I didn't expect to cry, but nonetheless I did. I did. So props to this anime. That people don't know what it is yet. Props to this anime. And like I say, I'm trying to keep it limited so people don't guess ahead of time. Although telling, kind of gives a little bit away, but ahead of time, but we're not telling what it is. So there's still that unknown. But, I could just, I predicted not crying. I warned people. I'm pretty sure I warned people that I'm not going to cry because it's very difficult to get me to break. Even with all the feels anime, it's very difficult. Very, very difficult. But I'm just impressed. I am impressed. I didn't think it would break me, and it broke me. I cried. The second time. And we're not talking boatloads and sobbing and snot going everywhere. No, just a tear went down. Oh, man. But I just appreciate this when they're like this. When they can create some sort of meaningful moment and get this kind of a reaction. I very much appreciate these kind of anime that show the good of the human heart, and that can, just rip the feels out of you. So I appreciate these kind of anime. So definitely investing into it. I'm just, can't believe it. Can't believe it. I declared the opposite. So this anime has bragging rights over me. That I declared that I wasn't going to cry. And that's the thing. That is the thing. I'm just rambling and going over the same thing again. But I knew. I was like predicting what was going to happen. I don't think I predicted everything 100%. I knew like the essential blueprint, but I didn't know all the details. I think was the thing. I didn't know how ABC. I was thinking ABC, but I didn't know how ABC type of a deal. I think I put the pieces of the puzzle together. So, even having the expectation of what was going to occur, even knowing, well, I guess it's not knowing, it's total guesswork, but even having guessed or predicted, put the pieces of the puzzle together right, beforehand, even predicting whatever and thinking this is going to be the case, you just didn't have all the details. Even that, it still hit. So, hit like a meteor. Goodness. So anyhow, I don't want to ramble on too much here, and I feel like that's being the case with these videos. These videos I should just have be like 3 minutes instead of lots more. But anyhow, we're just going with the flow. So anyhow, yeah, I just wanted to let folks know about this, that I was defeated again. So pretty interesting, and hopefully that'll be a little bit of hype for the future. And hopefully with Drive, we go from 300 to 1,000 rather fast, and then 1,000 to 2,500 rather fast, and then 2,500 to 5,000 rather fast, and 5,000 to 10,000 rather fast. Hopefully we can get there. Hopefully. But even that might not be enough. But we're just wanting this to be, trying to get to like a foundational base of worth the effort and toil and time type of deal. So if we don't skyrocket to where we need to be, we're going to have to make some decisions. So anyhow, the plan is that we will succeed. So, but I can't produce the quantity of content I used to. I can't. Just messes with my head. So we'll do what we can though. So we are certainly trying to succeed with YouTube. So it's just very difficult. So anyhow, without rambling on too much more, we don't want to get off topic too much, but yeah, I cried again. I did not expect it. I expected everything contrary. Cried again. Cried the most. With typically going through an anime without any extra parameters of, just watching perpetual sad scenes. That I probably cried more. This was most I've cried. So in a typical watching. So, but the difference between this one and Shigatsu, this was blind. This was the first time around. So that is the one difference. Stomach, why do you have to make a noise? That's so weird. All right, so anyhow, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for when this sucker rolls around. Oh boy. That's going to be interesting. So, and I did try and get a shot of it, and I think I did get the reflection, the angle right where you could see it for a moment of the video. So I tried my best, but I was distracted, so I apologize for that. And the angle and lighting and not being able to see it really good, but nonetheless, it happened. I know what happened. So anyhow, I felt it, in the mustache near my mouth, at my mouth. Crazy and salty. So anyhow, we're rambling on way too much here. So I will see you up ahead. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for this sucker. Man, oh man. Did not think it would happen, but anime, good job. Broke me a second time with a typical watching of anime. Very good job. And it's just one reason to love anime. Just one reason. So anyhow, I will see you up ahead. Take care, cool. Thanks for watching.